The new batch of bug juice is nearly ready. It's a salty palate cleanser mixed under the watchful eye of GM Pooch Puchalowski, the head judge of California's largest wine competition. He's going to need gallons of the stuff. In a neighboring building, 6 dozen judges are well into the first of many 20 wine flights. Arranged in panels of 4, they will evaluate nearly 3,000 wines in 2 days. On this early June morning, the wine competition is the only action on the sprawling grounds of the State Fair in Sacramento. The livestock corrals are empty. The concession stands are locked tight. The water slides are dry. But in the cavernous pour room, a small army of red apron volunteers rushes to and fro among the cases of wine spread out in long, neat rows. All bottles and glasses are numbered. One group of volunteers plucks the wines from the cases and assembles the flights. Another pours and arranges the wines on carts that are wheeled to the exit. A third group shepherds the carts across a brick walkway to the judges' building. Runners take over from there. In each building, there's a sort of mission control tracking the flow of wine and the progress of the judging via computer and two-way radio. Every panel has a steward to clear glasses and ferry messages, and a clerk to record the scores. The goal of all this regimentation is not just efficiency. If the judges knew the winemaker, or learned the price, or, God forbid, saw the label of the wine they drank, then it would be impossible to keep their expectations and assumptions from biasing their ratings. Tasting blind ensures that the gold, silver, and bronze medals are awarded based only on what's in the glass. The California State Fair wine competition has been around since 1855, and Puchalowski has been chief judge for more than a quarter century. Serving the winning wines is a centerpiece of the State Fair every July. It's a celebration of California's vaunted wine industry, which is the vanguard of America's $30 billion wine market. In the last few years, it's also been a flashpoint in a wine-splattered battle royale over value, expert opinion, and the weight of expectations. A tall man in his early 60s, Puchalowski looks much younger thanks to his tousled salt and pepper hair, trim goatee, and resort chic style. Today, on the first morning of competition, he's wearing a creamy, short-sleeved button-down with an open collar, linen pants, and black leather clogs. He's gregarious, charismatic, and constantly moving, a mix of showman and field general, which seems appropriate for a guy in charge of drinking on an industrial scale. He lets me wander among the judges' tables and eavesdrop. The nose was very flowery and pretty, one judge says of a Cabernet. Yeah, it was a nice smooth cab, another concurs. It wasn't going to punch your face out. The next wine in the flight is less favored. It had a really tangled finish, one judge offers. His neighbor goes further. I couldn't even taste it. I tried twice, she says, making a face. It smelled like dead fish. How do we judge the value of wine? More specifically, what makes one wine better than another? The easy answer is that these value judgments are all in the palate of the beholder. But are the palates of beholders truly their own? Do I really love this Pinot Blanc from the Willamette Valley? Or do I love the story my friend tells as he pours it, about the wine's maker and his visit to the family vineyard, and the fact that the critic Robert Parker just gave it 92 points? It's not just wine. Every subjective experience can be radically improved or ruined by our expectations. Is this movie hilarious or hokey? Is this vacation just what I needed, or another supposedly fun thing I'll never do again? The question isn't whether expectations figure into our individual tastes, it's how big a role do they play? And how deep must we go once expectations are removed to reach bedrock truths about our likes and dislikes?